In the world of service delivery, there's a controversial truth. Most teams are reacting to symptoms, not solving root causes. When multiple KPIs degrade, the rush to fix them often leads to band-aid solutions. Today, you'll learn how to break that cycle using correlation analysis and how AnalyzeCorrelations provides the scientific approach needed for lasting improvements. Why does this problem exist? Service delivery is inherently complex, with processes spanning people, technology, and customers. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Data silos are the norm. Incident management systems don't talk to CRM platforms, and resource data is in separate spreadsheets. Generic tools like Excel or broad BI platforms require manual integration, which is not only slow but also prone to human error. The real industry challenge is time pressure. When service levels are at risk, you need insights instantly, not after days of data wrestling. Let's dive into the technical method. Correlation analysis in service delivery isn't about simple cause and effect. It's about understanding multivariate relationships. AnalyzeCorrelations employs techniques like cross-correlation for time series data, which detects relationships with time lags. For example, a change in resource allocation might affect customer satisfaction weeks later. We also use partial correlation to control for confounding variables, ensuring that identified relationships are meaningful. A key concept is the baseline establishment. Without knowing what normal looks like, you can't spot anomalies. Differentiating from misconceptions. Our software doesn't just throw numbers at you. It applies statistical significance testing to filter out noise. Now, software solution. AnalyzeCorrelations connects to your data sources via APIs or file uploads, ingesting metrics like MTTR, SLA compliance, CSAT scores, and utilization rates. It automatically calculates moving baselines using historical data, accounting for seasonality and trends. The correlation engine runs continuously, scanning for relationships that exceed predefined confidence levels. When a potential root cause is identified, it triggers alerts and provides visualizations like heat maps and scatter plots. Audit trails capture every step from data ingestion to analysis for full traceability. Scenario modeling allows you to ask what-if questions such as how increasing support staff might impact resolution times. Here's a hypothetical example. Consider a telecom service provider. Their network outage incidents increase by 20% and customer churn rate rises slightly. Using AnalyzeCorrelations, they correlate these KPIs with contextual data, recent firmware updates, technician training cycles, and weather events. The software reveals a strong correlation between outages and specific firmware versions, but only when combined with reduced technician availability due to training. The measurable outcome? By rescheduling training and rolling back a problematic update, they reduce outages by 15% and stabilize churn within a month. For compliance and reporting, AnalyzeCorrelations generates comprehensive reports. These include executive summaries with key findings, detailed statistical appendices for analysts, and audit logs for compliance officers. The reports are designed to be readable for stakeholders without statistical backgrounds, yet rigorous enough for regulatory standards like GDPR or SOX. You can customize report formats to align with internal governance frameworks. To close, AnalyzeCorrelations empowers you to transform data into decisive action. It eliminates guesswork, speeds up root cause analysis, and ensures your service delivery is proactive and efficient.